coming in now. So we're live now. Good morning. We're live over on Facebook and LinkedIn and on YouTube. Rebecca's here. Did you see me just drop my phone there?
Yeah, and mine's just about to fall too. So I don't know what is happening today. This is the first live of 2024. I'm hoping that this is not an indication of how the year is going to go. Hi, everyone. I think I might hold this today, Sarah. Right. Let me sort this out. Dear me. Right.
It's so funny, right? It's because we've had, you're going to have to hang on to it. It's because we've had a break, right, over Christmas. And we're like, oh, how does this work again? What's this live business about? How does it all work?
Tell me about it. Oh, dear.
Happy New Year to you, Rebecca. How are you doing?
Happy New Year. Well, you can still see that I'm in sparkly mode. I'm like, no. Do you remember that I did like a massive haul of sparkly jumpers in December? And I'm like, I'm going to make the most of all of them while the weather is still bitterly cold. So I'm good.
Good. I love it. I love that you're keeping the sparkle going. And that is 100% the way to go in January, isn't it?
Definitely. How are you? Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am very well today. I'm really happy to be back at work. I've got my husband here today doing the domestics in the background, and that is very, very pleasing. So I am very, very ready to get back to work, to get cracking, to reconnect with all of you guys who are joining us today, reconnect with our community. It's wonderful to be back.
What a good start. Right. What are we up to today, Sarah?
So we are going to talk to you today about accreditation for coaches and why that is important. So we're talking quite a lot about that in the lead up to Christmas. But we just want to, this is kind of our last kind of time for now that we're going to be talking about this. But we just wanted to talk to you about accreditation, why it's important for coaches, why it benefits you in terms of you as a coach, you and your business, but also why it's important for your clients. And that's where we're heading today. So if you're a coach, this is 100% for you.
100%. And just want to shout out to those who are joining us as well. So thank you to Mr. Me Time over there. We've got the Unlikely Mummy, Regency Reiki. We've got quite a few over on Instagram today. Good morning to Tracy as well. I can see Tracy is there and Stacey as well. So hello to everybody. And Sarah, if people are stumbling across us for the first time, because this is a new year, maybe people have come back online. Maybe we've got some new followers. We've had a few new followers over the Christmas period as well. Tell everyone a bit about us.
Okay, so I'm Sarah Bramall, joined by Rebecca Daniel. Together we are co-founders of the Coaching Catalysts. We've been in business together now for possibly three and a half, coming up for 4 years. We are both ex-teachers. We're both ex-teachers of English, drama, media studies, literacy, and we have combined 30 years experience between us. And we are now ICF accredited coaches. We're coach trainers and we're both coach supervisors. So what we love to do is we love to help and support coaches to be the best that you can be personally, professionally, and we support with ethical practice through supervision, and we support with professional growth through ICF mentoring and accreditation. So that's a bit about us and about what we do.
And I think that is perfect to lead up to what we're going to talk about today, because I think our background in the education sector, where things are regulated, where there's quality assurance, where there's ongoing development, professional practice, I think that really does set us up for the work that we do as coaches now as well. And that filters in through the work that we do with the supervision offering, with the mentoring offering that we've got, with the training that we do for organizations and businesses as well. So we're here to talk today about why accreditation is important for coaches.
Okay, so let's go. Let's name the elephant in the room first off. Anybody can call themselves a coach. So anybody off the street can go, hey, I've decided that this year in 2024, I want to be a coach. And I want to be a coach in whatever area of life I choose. Now, there's nothing to stop somebody from doing that because there's no regulation. And they may be good or they may not be good. They may practice ethically, or they may not practice ethically. But the challenge is for potential clients, how do you know? So, how do you know? So, there are different ways in which, if you are professional as a coach and if you are serious as a coach, there are different ways in which you can make that clear. Now, first and foremost is to, I'm laughing, first and foremost is to make sure that you're qualified. And Rebecca and I both train coaches to qualify as coaches. And it's rightly a really rigorous process, really stretching, really demanding. But by the end of that process, you come out knowing, actually, do you know what? I feel really confident that I am effective in my coaching. So that would be number one. What else, Rebecca?
So qualification, was definitely the first step. And then when you move into qualification, there's also a distinction there that we need to make as well, because not all qualifications are accredited or approved or regulated. So it's important when you're choosing your qualification, if you're really looking at taking this seriously as a profession, you're really looking at safeguarding your clients as well as yourself. You're really looking at making sure that you're ethical in your practice. I would also ensure that your qualification is accredited by an approved, recognized, regulated body as well. So that's also important, because I know that there's sometimes some misconceptions. Well, I've got a qualification, but anyone, again, can become a coach, and anyone can create a course to qualify you as a coach too.
Yeah, definitely one to watch. And we know lots of people in our world who have been, fallen victim to investing in a coach training course and later finding out that it's not accredited.
So then once you've done your qualification, the next step then is going through the kind of credentialing accreditation route with a body directly as well. So the course and the provider of that training is accredited, but you as an individual then can also go down that route of making sure that as an individual you are accredited. And that's what we're talking about today, why that accreditation for you as a coach is really, really important. So for me, Sarah, I think it's really, really important that we set ourselves apart from those who haven't invested in their training, that haven't invested in ongoing development. I think the accreditation credentialing route shows that you have taken those necessary steps in order to ensure that you are qualified, you're trained, you're knowledgeable, that you're also invested in your development, but you're also knowing that you're recognizing the importance of ongoing development and ethical practice. So the accreditation route personally sets me apart from those who haven't invested in that process.
Yeah, exactly that. So it's a way of setting yourself apart as a professional who adheres to and who aims for really high standards. Good morning, lovely Daniela, the Positive Mindset Coach. Lovely to have you here with us. So something I was reflecting on, Rebecca, over the holidays, and this will resonate, I think, with a lot of you, because I know we have lots of you who've got a background in education in our world, or who are maybe parents or know about how schools work. So you'll know that schools are graded by Ofsted, right, with different categories. And the sort of top one is outstanding, and then the one after that is good. And I was thinking about when I was in teaching, and I'm sure it was the same for you, Rebecca, and I was mentoring younger teachers or teachers who are new to the profession. And often the focus of that mentoring would be about how to get your lessons, the quality of your teaching, from good to outstanding. Now, I never thought, oh, well, you know, I've been teaching for however many years, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. When I was mentoring people to get to outstanding, it was super important to me personally that, as far as possible, my practice, my delivery was outstanding. And it's the same here with coaching. The metaphor, the reason I'm using this metaphor is because it's the same for coaching. For me, and I know for you, Rebecca, it's not enough to go, well, that's it. I'm qualified as a coach. I'm a coach supervisor. I'm a coach trainer. I can put my feet up now and relax. No. continually working on being the best that I can be as a coach is really, really important to me, because I don't want to look back in 5 years' time and be like, oh, do you know what? I kind of lost it around 2024, kind of lost the plot a bit. Stop really trying and stop really caring. That's not, I want to be able to look back in 5 years' time and be like, yep, well done me. I really flipping went for it and made sure that I'm the best that I can be for myself and for my clients.
I'm giggling at that because that's just not in our vocab, right? It's not in our world in the way that we are. And we always talk about the human needs, right? And growth, and not necessarily being a need for everyone. But I find that when you're in the coaching space, we all share kind of similar values around that: learning, development, growth, contribution, giving back. And so I laugh at that, Sarah, because I think that's funny. I don't think that we'll be sitting there in 2024 going, yeah, we're done. We're done. No. So this is the year that Sarah is going to get her PCC. And this is the year that I, fingers crossed, I'm going to get my PCC too. I say fingers crossed because you never know what's going to happen with my two little humans. But that is the plan, right? That's the plan.
Yes, we're very excited. And that's exactly what I was reflecting on over Christmas. I was like, man, why am I doing this to myself? Because it's a rigorous process.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? But then I was like, well, that's the reason, Sarah, because, and the same for you, Rebecca, we're not just going to kind of coast and put our feet up. We're like, right, we're the best that we can be.
And lastly, I think let's talk about money. Let's talk about financial gain, as well as obviously investing financially as well. Because I know there's all this taboo around, like, we do good work and we don't do it for the money. But at the end of the day, this is the year, Sarah, that I'm like, no, we have to make a good living from the work that we do in order to keep doing this work to the best that we can possibly do it at. And I think when we start worrying about income, we start putting pressure on ourselves, it can impact on our confidence and impact on our well-being. So gaining your accreditation not only will set you apart from those who haven't invested in their training and their development, but it will also give you opportunities as well when you're presenting yourself to prospective clients, whether they're individuals, whether they're businesses, whether they're organizations, whether you want to apply for a promotion as an internal coach. It will really just give you that extra bit of edge when you're sharing about who you are, what you do, your experiences, your knowledge. And in turn, that then will hopefully increase your potential to seek a better salary, or to also charge more for your services, or just charge at all for your services. There's some amazing coaches out there that are not charging for their services yet. And I think this accreditation will boost your confidence, as well as showing other people, other prospective clients as well, that you invest in yourself.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. And I think, when I look back over the time that I've been in coaching, some investments have been, incredibly well worth it. 100%. Some investments I look back on and I'm like, I'm not sure that was the best investment I could have made. But with accreditation, 100%, because it's something that's really tangible, really concrete, that sets you apart. And for me, I can only speak, I guess, from personal experience, but for me, since achieving my ACC with the ICF, I've definitely seen the financial return in terms of coaching. Yeah, same for you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I think we have probably spoken your ears off now about accreditation. And the reason why we're doing that is because this month is the month that we are launching our very first mentor coaching program with a really experienced mentor coach, Lizzie Martin, who was my mentor coach during my ACC, and that will be mentoring Sarah through her PCC. We've got 6 spaces left, or maybe even 5 spaces, I think. And we are starting today with our induction, but the actual group mentoring starts in a couple of weeks. So you have still got time to think about what your plan is for your professional development as a coach this year. And if you wanted to talk to us about it, you can either pop into any of our DMs, book a call with us, or send an email to hello@thecoachingcatalyst.com. And the link to find out more is in the bio over on Sarah's Instagram, because that's our Catalyst Instagram account. Or also, if you're watching on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube, then you can go to bit.ly/Catalysts Mentor Coaching. And I can see there that we've got the link on the screen and also in the comments too.
Super. So I think that's it from us for today. But any questions, as Rebecca said, pop us a DM. We're really happy to have a conversation with you. Thank you so much. We haven't said hello to Helly. Helly, thank you for joining us as well this morning. Wishing you all a wonderful day, and we will be back with you soon. Take care, everybody.